How's it going, everybody? This is Kenema, and welcome back to my Minecraft single player series. So, basically, I'm gonna come down here. Things may look a little bit different from the last cut, I do believe. I think I was just recorded this a couple times already. My recording issues with my mics being off and different things, but so I did change my path, moved it over here. It does kind of lead into the water a little bit. That's a pretty cool view, actually. Does kind of lead into the water a little bit, but it comes straight down, and you may notice something as soon as I get down here, and this is quite a bit of open space, and that's because I went ahead and finished mining out all this stone and iron and gold, and there was actually quite a bit of stuff in there. So got a lot of it smelted up and did quite a bit. I had up to about 39 levels. Did quite a bit of enchanting. Got a really nice Fortune 3 pickaxe. So, but you may notice I also went up 2 more. So I have total of 4 spawning pads, and you can definitely tell they're doing some work. Yeah, there's things basically just dropping out. That one over there seems to get a lot more stuff. That's spawning in it than this one does, but I still need to try to track down and light up a lot of the caves. Looking at about 24 entities. Give her, 27, 28. So yeah. So I did think of a different way of me doing this, but I don't really want to talk about it too much. It seems like a lot of my episodes I spend here with my mob farm, doing different things, but I wanted to, I did a lot of that off camera and just wanted to show it off, basically. So in this episode, you notice I may be eating melons. I want to get a good potato and wheat and just an overall supply farm going. So I haven't really quite a bit of experience there. I did find out, I was kind of wondering why I didn't remember it taking so long to get levels. They did increase the amount. You probably needed around another 300 experience, which is anywhere from 60 to 70 kills to get back to max, to get level 30 now. They did increase it, even though it doesn't cost as much, but they still... you still have to get quite a bit of kills and stuff. Exuma Void just put out a enchanting Mythbusters, which was pretty awesome to watch. So I have my chicken farm here, my chicken cooker, which has no chickens. I need to get eggs or get chickens back in here. I was thinking about just putting half slabs up there, have them stand on the half slabs instead of the carpet, because I don't know what happened with them disappearing. So that's that. But I think off to the sides here is where I was going to dig, do more digging, and build a farm. Now I did have some thoughts for the around the edges, and I'm not sure about how I'm going to do those if these are in the wall, but I guess I can figure it out when I come to it. So I'm probably going to just start doing some digging, get a nice open spot, figure out somewhere that I want it, and then kind of cut back when I'm actually doing some building, because then I can kind of show you all the design of what I'm actually trying to accomplish, or what I'm trying to go for. So yeah. But I will, let me do that, and then I'll be right back. Well, some work's been done. So I was going to do a little bit on a, some type of a farm area. And this is what I came up with so far. Not sure about keeping some of the lights. Just toyed around with the idea of just having the chest here. So what I want is, an area where you can hit a button, flip a switch. I know the problem with having it around here is it is going to just open up your little maintenance door. Could have it around here, but then it may interfere with the glowstone. I don't know. I'll have to play around with the redstone. But basically, you're going to be able to flip a switch, and then all the potatoes are going to get kind of washed down. Then you can come in through the maintenance hatch, little door, and probably have some sort of a stairway or some structure across the back. But what my plan is it's going to have, of course, all that's, which this is probably going to be up here starting out. That way you can kind of walk under it. But I'm going to have a section for hoppers. And they're going to point down. I may do one higher. That way I can then have the hoppers along like that. And then running down and then over into the chest or something. So I'll think about that. I'll get the hoppers and the redstone planned out. But this is, what's that? 1, 7. Okay. And that would be 8. That's 8. Okay, so this was my original plan, and gonna have stuff, coming down. Yeah, I got plenty of dirt. So this will kind of go up like that, of course, and then you'll have layers, probably layers of 2. That's 8. That would probably need to be I'll probably do something like that with that. I'll just fill this up with dirt for right now because I'm going to do something along the wall. So then we'll have another layer. Yep. So this basically is what this is what I usually do. I mean, I don't get real fancy with some of the farms. I don't mind manually going back and planting them. It's about as as automatic as you can get now. I think some people have been doing some auto planners and stuff using the villagers. I haven't really found a village. Well, I haven't found a village. So I'm probably not going to do that or try to make villagers or anything. I'll just keep it simple. And each layer, the water will flow down. So essentially you hit the button or flip a switch, and that's just going to turn the water on. And I know the taller this gets, probably the longer it's going to take for the water to wash everything. Especially when it comes down from way up top. But I don't have a problem with that. Basically, turn it on. More as a kind of a convenience just to have it. Really, I guess, to uproot the everything. So I'm probably going to kind of continue this because I don't know how much of this will be too much exciting on camera. This my tower, yep. So basically come up, you'll see another that? Another 2 blocks or so, and then that would go across. So then we'd have an opening. Okay, and basically kind of like that, and then we'll have, oh, I need to get torches on. Actually, I'll do, I don't think that should be affected by the water. I'll put it on there for now, and I'll fix it later. So that's my plan. It's just going to be one big area, and what's actually going to adjust it. Did I do that with torches? Just put the one. And basically, what I'm going to have to adjust it is dispensers with water buckets, and so that will just release the water and let it flow, and then just come back and plan everything. So I don't think it will be too bad to do, too difficult. Use up a lot of my sand, I hope. There's some materials I just got tons of, just with everything that I've done so far, and all the, I keep picking projects where I have to clear out a bunch of stone. You can see I just cleared out all of this time since, you know, the last clip. And it gets pretty busy doing it. I don't mind. I definitely, like I mentioned before, I use it to chance to watch other YouTubers, and usually watch, it's funny, I usually spend my time watching a lot of well-known, more popular YouTubers, and I've been watching a lot of, you know, people starting out on YouTube lately, and that's been a lot of fun. So that way I know I'm not alone with my YouTube struggles. But no, I like it, and so I'm just getting this as kind of a guideline. That way, then what I'll probably do is just get on one layer, work across, get that maxed up, and then down in the chest will be a spot for the things that get washed off. Now this is only going to be one type. I'm probably going to, I may make this both carrot and potatoes at starting out. And I'll probably start with the very bottom layer, and then as I get more and more, I'll keep planning and building up higher. But I would like to have, like, you know, I keep forgetting if I put torches. Nope, I did. I would actually like to have one of these built per food type. So one of them built for the potatoes, one of them built for carrots, etc. So at least that's my game plan so far. The other one will probably be over on the other side of the of this one. And this is going to be pretty high. Probably going to stop right here. And then go ahead and work on building the stuff up. But yeah, you should be fine on being able to drop between layer. That will probably break the dirt. I will probably adjust it depending on, like, if water flows off of there and hits here. I don't think water affects crops. And then I'll have to do something with water sources. What I'll probably do is back on in the lines of these in the wall is build out something with the water. So and and then just clean it up and make it look nice. It's going to be one of those things where only I know, and everyone who watched my video, that this is back here. You really won't be able to see too much out here other than the chest. But at least it will kind of be and this will be a double wide chest. But at least it should be back here. Going back and replanting this isn't going to be fun, but I'm hoping that, really one harvest, if this is all potatoes, should fill up a double chest, and then go back and replant it and wait 20 minutes or whatever it is in game for them to grow, and then do it again. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with this. This is kind of gives everyone an idea of what I'm going to do for this farm. Like I said, this is very basic. It's not nowhere near an advanced farm. The biggest thing is going to be wiring in the redstone, and I'll probably do that as a cut after this one, maybe, if I get all of that created and done. But I'll be right back. Well, I made quite a bit of progress. It's actually been a half a day project, seems. Don't have those lights working yet. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with the way I have the farm set up. But let's take a look at it. So this whole area I still need to adjust. Did put some hoppers in to the chest here, but then I'm going to need to change it around a little bit. So this is the bottom section I ended up doing, and as you can see, it's a bunch of dirt ahead of me, or above me. So made kind of a little drop path. If you know, you can drop straight through water, hit the ground, not take any fall damage. That kind of resets your fall value. And I actually got all these doors. Kind of looks like a fancy door for down here, but this is the first layer. And I don't, yeah, I guess I can plan a couple things. You can see right under there, there's water. So hopefully it will keep it hydrated. At least most of it. I think the farm's so large that I think even if you hoe it, it should still. I don't think it will matter how fast it grows because there's so much of it that basically I just want this farm just to be where I could just sit it, forget about it, and come back when I need supplies, do it again, and so basically it's kind of the same on each level. Where's what? Oh. So yeah, that's, I shouldn't be doing this because I'm going to turn it on to demo it. Yeah, I think I'll stop for that. So basically, go all the way up. And this is my redstone. I can show that down at the bottom once I get back down. But this is just a standard redstone tower, torch, block, all the way up. I use pistons. I was using, I tried dispensers, but I kept having them create source blocks of water. So this is where the tower comes up through here. So when you flip the switch down at the bottom, it rotates the torches, and this one activates, goes into the repeater, and the repeater just basically carries the line in front of all of these. Yeah, all of those things. The pistons. You can't really At least I don't know if things have changed. You used to couldn't run a signal right into the piston. You had to put a repeater in front of it. So I just ran it over blocks and then put the torches there. The water doesn't hit that. It falls straight down, hits this, and then drops down. So I guess we can fall. I'll replace these doors on my way down. So you can see it's kind of like a zigzag pattern. And it just washes it down. So basically my thought process is I can just come over here, flip the switch, go through and, collect something else down here, work on some of the other farms that I'll have in the area, then go up when I feel that most of the stuff has finished dropping. Yeah, well, I won't be doing that. So I wish I would have bought some bone meal on me, just to speed some of that stuff up. But oh well, I'm not gonna plan it. Yeah, I only had 2 potatoes. Let me yeah. Not too many mobs there. Let me come up here and bone meal those potatoes real quick. That way those all have at least more than 2. Yeah. Just use all this bone meal. Okay. So let's flip the switch and y'all can see what it does. So it takes a few seconds for the water to come down. This just sends the signal right to the block. That inverts the signal. They flip-flop, going up there. And so the water is just taking its time going through each level all the way down. So you can see it flowing. The carrot should have been pushed off there, but all of that will go in the hoppers. And we can go ahead and turn the water back off. You want to leave it on for a little bit. As you saw, there was a kind of a delay of some of them. Some of the carrots dropping down here. So you want to leave the hoppers on a little bit. That way the water ends and it then slowly zigzags back through. But it also carries the items all the way from the top level to here at the bottom level. So it is going to take a few minutes for it to finish up, but that's pretty much it. This is going to be my, I can put wheat on there for now too, but for the most part it's mainly a carrot potato farm. I may do the same side, or I figure that water should be finishing up here shortly. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we can go down in and check the chest. It's probably going to be about what I had anyway. And got double the potatoes. That's good. So that's it. Real basic. Beginner redstoning, I guess. It's pretty easy. Just flips the pistons. I mean, there's tons of farms like them. I just did it on a very large scale. I'll clean up this room. This I'm not too worried about. The chest is going to be what's to eat. The chest is going to be right here, and so the hoppers will come down and into there. So I don't know. You really won't need to get in this room, and all I'll need to do is just figure out a place with the button, because if I put the lever, or excuse me, lever, if I put it there, Yeah, it's gonna keep doing that with the door. So I either need to move the door or just do a single chest here. Um, I don't have any other blocks. I could just do a single chest there and then just wire the switch up right at this spot. Single chest, and I can flip it. It, you know, turns on the pistons. Yeah, could do something like that. But then while I'm standing here, then I can just come in here. Oh, not do that. Grab the stuff out of the chest. I think I want to have a double chest there. I could get fancy. I'm gonna think about this. I got plenty of time to do up this room. I mainly wanted to get the majority of the farm done because I actually, as I'm sitting here thinking about it, it wouldn't be too difficult to use a comparator to control those lights, and actually do like a mini chest silo with lights beside it. That the lights come on when the chest is full. So that should be pretty easy to do. That way I know when it's full. But I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I keep yawning. It's getting pretty late. This was a lot of digging, and not as much as out there. But I think I don't know. I think next episode I may try to finish up this room. Um, Hopefully get quite a bit planted. I'm gonna go back up and plan all of this once I get uh, once I end the video, and that way next time hopefully it'll be grown and I can flip the switch and have more stuff. So um, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the wheat farm, or excuse me, the carrot and potato farm, possibly a wheat farm. I could put seeds too, but yeah, let me know what you think of it. I know it's a pretty basic design, so there's probably better things out there. I just like these. I don't know, something I've been using these things for a while. So anyway, this has been Kinema, and I will talk to y'all later.